Hey everyone, this is whoa, this this is a video. This is the second in a series of videos where I'm gonna watch old water-filled videos and talk about them. Talk about maybe how they were made, if I know. Some of them I don't. And it's also, to me, it's a way to make more content out of what we already have. It's using old content to create new content. So it's efficient. Okay, so this first video, at first I thought that it was Jasper's. It's a video of a video that's already on waterfilled. The video is me. This is real. It's like it's on photo booth where you can put an image behind you, and then it sort of analyzes your background, and then you can stand in front of it, so that you're sort of you're like superimposed on top of the image. But I found out you can do that for videos too. So I put this old water-filled video of like a computer jam, where I was videoing the computer, and then I uploaded that to YouTube, and then I videoed the computer with that video playing, and I kept going so that like you're looking at a video, and then there's the screen, and then the video has the screen, and then that screen has the video of the screen, etc. So it's like a hall of mirrors sort of thing. So that's the video that's overlaid on the back. So I think that maybe I'm just like videoing, maybe that this video is playing on the screen, and then I'm just sort of filming it. Maybe that's why I did it. Maybe I was doing it as I was filming it. Couldn't tell you. Shrinking. I don't know. I mean, that could be mine, or it could be Jasper's. I don't really know. Don't remember doing it, if it is mine. Oh yeah, so this is like a weird glitch where it didn't. It was a horizontal video, I think, on my phone, but when it uploaded, looks like it cut it into a quarter of the width of the screen, or maybe a third. This is one of those videos I was just talking about, the series of filming and then playing that video on the screen, then filming the screen again, then playing that video on the screen, then filming again. This is one of the series, and the titles are all derived. They're all YouTube, and then finishing it with QuickType on the iPhone, which gives you it gives you suggested words. So if you're like, if you type how, it might give you like R and then U, because that's a common thing you might say. But these are all good. Like, I think they're good because, you know, YouTube is a good time. Good time as a phrase, like it writes good and time, but then it takes time on its own terms without the good. And it says time waster. So you get these little Venn diagram sort of phrases that sort of make sense individually, but not as a whole. But then they do sort of make sense. And saying it's a good time, I mean, that's true. YouTube is a good time waster for me. It's kind of eerily accurate, but it's also awkward and not something that a human would necessarily say intuitively in English. So anyway, that's just about the titles, but this is the videos. Oh, wait, oh, okay, I remember this. I had my old iPhone and my current iPhone, and I was filming like this, like with two of them. So then you can see me filming in this video, because I'm holding the other one over here. Should do those again, they look good. Minute one. Here we go. Okay, this was a big jam at Jasper's house. So we were doing a thing on. There's a website called Periscope, which is I think owned by Twitter, and it's a live streaming service, and people just watch. You just title your live stream, and then people can find it on the front page or whatever, or if they know you, and people can live comment, and I think the general vibe is that people kind of react, like the person making the video sort of reacts to the comments, and that's kind of why it's interesting as a live platform. But we were doing this thing. This sort of ties into the theme. I'll explain it first. So we were periscoping. We're doing the live stream on this phone, for instance, and then on my computer watching the stream, so that it creates a feedback. It's similar to those other videos where it creates a hall of mirrors, but live. And the only difference is, like, there's a certain amount of lag. So the first iteration on the screen might be like 4 seconds behind what you're actually filming or something. We were playing around with that because we had both of our phones and both of our laptops, so we were kind of playing around with that. And like in this shot, for instance, he must be watching. Yeah, he's watching the stream on his phone and his computer, and then I'm filming that. And there's two of these videos.
What is a stream and what is not a stream? What is a meme? What is not a dream?
And it's really confusing after a while. It's funny, like when you're surrounded by all these screens that are sort of connected, because you know that what you're filming is going to be on that screen in a few seconds. It's really bizarre because you're kind of suspended in time. Time doesn't. That sounds really like stonery, jazzy, kind of trippy, but that's what it actually feels like. If you ever do this, it's very surreal because you never know what you're looking at, really. Yeah, so they're pretty long, but they're good. I think they're pretty interesting.
For more streams.
Trace shadow. That's probably me. It's weird. It seems more like a Jaspery video. Except for the fact that that's definitely me at uni, because I'm in a big band at uni, and that sounds like them rehearsing. So, and there's two bass players, so I don't have to play all the time. So that's funny. I don't see, like, there's all these videos that I've done, and I just don't even remember doing them. This is Jasper. He often just leaves the video names like that, like what they are, because like he'll do them, because I've never done it use an external camera, so when I upload them on YouTube from my phone, usually you kind of have to make a title. On the computer you don't. I like making titles for them, but he often just uploads them without touching just the file name, which is like the date and stuff. Also, a really good feature of his phone, Xiaomi, is the ability to pause and then continue recording, like this first bit. Like those cuts, they look really good. They're interesting, and he utilizes them really well. It's a good video. Blue is a place. That sounds like that sort of sounds like one of the quick type things. Short video. I'm pretty sure this is at the aquarium. I think it's a pretty good video. This is probably mine too, maybe? Oh wait, no, maybe it's Jasper's. What is that? Is it a computer screen? Probably. Yeah, that's probably Jasper's actually. Dancehall music video to a YouTube playlist. So this is in Jasper's room. I think I typed dance and it came up with dancehall, so I went with that, and then dancehall music video to a YouTube playlist. Because we're just dancing in his room with these lights on that I have. I've got like, so what you're seeing is a strobe as well as an ultraviolet light. And it's really interesting because on the video the strobe doesn't look like what it looks like when you see it with your eyes. It cuts into these different pieces somehow. It's really interesting. I think maybe your eyes can see faster movements of light than this camera can, so maybe that's why. Yeah, this also has a song in it. Sometimes when you put songs in YouTube videos, it comes up with the song. It can tell what the song is. Maybe I should put it in, because it's a really good song by a guy called Rabbit, R-A-B-I-T. It's called Thug Rotavator. It's on like a playlist by Sound Pellegrino. This is a dance music label I found on SoundCloud. I wonder if I can put that song in the video, in there. I don't know, I'll do it later. Good song. It's just us dancing to it. It's a video of the light and stuff. Like a really zoomed in view. God, this thing comes up in every video. It's so annoying. It's kind of good though. This is one of mine. This is Jasper walking across one of those handrail things.
Sort of like a guerrilla journalist, but what I'm doing.
Yeah, so this is a vlog. This is a vlog.
Is way sort of like a guerrilla journalist, but what I'm doing is way less important. Because I just take random videos in public to post on waterfilled. Not always front cam, sometimes. What do you call that? That happened the other day. I was talking about front cam versus back cam. Like when you're holding the phone and then what you're looking at is what's being videoed rather than it videoing you. Anyway. I wonder if people assume that I'm on FaceTime or some kind of video call. Because I guess if I saw some...
It's funny how quick, like I don't even maintain one topic for more than like 10 seconds in this particular video.
Someone talking like this, I'd probably think that, but then also it's quite loud, so it might be too... It would probably be too loud to hear someone.
It's pretty classic. It's like talking about waterfilled, talking about some vague thing that happened the other day, and then talking about like what people think I'm doing when I'm walking around taking videos in public.
I need headphones.
They're pretty prominent topics, I'd say. This is definitely one of mine. Oh yeah, this is like, I was uploading something to Google Drive and then this just happened. Don't know why. So yeah, I videoed it. No error. That's funny. I think then I actually I stopped that video, made another one just of the no error box, and I uploaded it and called it no error. So it's probably like just after this one, maybe.
Like I just kind of...
Just really low risk, low effort.
Well, it's also
video.
just like, it's not...
Classic. It's us, on a bus talking about probably waterfilled or something, some art related thing.
Like I just kind of...
Just really low risk, low
Jasper's
effort.
phone.
Well, it's also
video.
just like, it's not like you just...
It's good. Oh yeah, this was just like yeah, this was just at my girlfriend's house. She was making a cake, and she had this bowl with these whatever they're just like those sugary, crunchy, pearl-looking things that people put on cakes. And there was this amazing reflection effect in the bowl, so I videoed it.
So what's Holly and Jack doing next year?
I don't know.
And then I'm talking to her as well about something unrelated.
They're both teaching a bit.
Well, I figure I'd make some for my recital and then you guys and Tom and Mom will dance.
This is pretty funny as well, because like we are just talking, but I'm also videoing. I don't think I often do that, but it's funny. It is just so blended with life. This is definitely one of the first water-filled videos uploaded.
It's so weird. It's like fake day mode.
God, I must have been like drunk or something. I just said like, this flash is so weird. It's like fake day mode. It's like really bad, kind of. It's pretty funny.
It's so weird. It's like fake day mode.
I wonder if the subtitles got that.
It's so weird. It's like fake
7.
day mode.
No, no.
You and your iPhone 5.
Do you think it's shit? I think
Kinda
it's
want one.
alright. Yeah.
My friend Will was like, "You and your iPhone 5." And I was like, "Do you think it's shit?" And he's like, "No, it's good. I want one."
Dude, and this is old. Like, there's a newer one.
Yeah. There's a couple.
Yeah, I'm just walking with Tom and Will and kind of videoing them a bit.
Stupid. Do you think it's shit?
No.
I think
Kinda
it's
want one.
right. Yeah. Dude, and this is old. Like, there's a newer one.
Yeah. There's a couple. Who knows, man? It's so hard to keep up with Apple's society.
It's so stupid. Look at that. Dude, pretty real.
I think old water-filled is good. It's way more raw, I feel.
Like, how?
I guess the vlogging kind of opened up the territory. This is another early-ish one. It's probably on the same night as that video was taken. But yeah, I think I was just filming those two little lights.
Okay, look at this. Look at this photo.
Ah, yeah, and like when I get bumped or something, or when I like move it a tiny bit, the light stops being a perfect circle.
Look at this photo.
Like that. I like the title of that one. Hey. Here's another Jasper.
30 minutes. No need to go to gym.
This is from his trip to Laos and Thailand. I don't know which place this is. This actually came up before when I was on a random YouTube video. On a random water-filled. I don't really get what's going on. It looks cool though. Someone's pumping this with their foot. From the same trip. This might be my one maybe? Yeah. Where is that? I'm trying to figure out where that is. I really don't know. I've done a lot of glitchy light videos. Lights like that are just flickering randomly. Like whenever I see them, I guess I just find them interesting on video and upload them. But it ends up that I have like 20 probably. Oh, this was a place in China when I was in China. Okay, this is
Just
Jasper.
a quick one in the city. Shouts out to Bag Hair Star.
It's a quick vlog. Oh, this was a recent one. Yeah, okay, this is a recent couple of videos I made that were just using the default screensavers on my computer. There's ones that you have like a folder of your own pictures and then it does stuff with them. So I have a big folder right here of just like screenshots of various things. Etc. That's actually what my background is. That's why it's always changing. You see that in heaps of waterfilled videos recently, since I started doing screen capture. Anyway, so that folder at the time was like 200 photos. And then this is, that's the visual component. This is just one of the default screensavers, drawing from those images. And then the audio is, when you do a screen capture video on QuickTime, you can set a monitor. I've done this in a lot of videos. So you can set it so that it plays the audio that you're putting into it. But then I play that out of the speakers so that it creates feedback. And then I'm playing recordings that I've personally made on my phone. So this is like a piano recording. And you can hear the feedback. Like that's all the audio going back in. So then it's just a really strange, very strange video. Just these images and that sound. I think it's worth watching actually. Yeah, so I made a bunch of videos like with that process for the visual. So I go through all the different. I think I covered every single default screensaver. For the audio, I kept doing the same thing. Yeah, I guess I find it interesting using. Again, it's a ready-made. I guess it's another ready-made of design, of intentional design. I mean, screensavers is such a strange thing, because now the screensavers don't save the screen necessarily. Like they're basically playing a video, and not just a video, like a preset video, but it has to somehow randomly draw upon images and then put the images in place. You'd think it's almost like using a similar amount of activity as a program, maybe. But I guess, you know, screensavers as an ambient video concept, because it's meant to just be like when you haven't used your computer for a while, and it's like, well, we'll put something up. It's meant to be in the background. It's not even necessarily meant to be looked at. Some of the early ones are pretty good, and people did look at them, but these are. And I guess it's interesting. I guess in their mind, you might put like holiday photos in there, or like photos of you and your friends and your loved ones, maybe. But it's funny then to me to like put all these internet screenshots in there, and they seem really and then it's like it draws your attention all the more to just how formulaic the whole layout is, and it makes me think anyway, like what is the what is the point of this function anyway. This is a YouTube jam straight up of a video of Jasper. I've explained this in a previous video, but a YouTube jam is just when you touch the numbers on your keyboard and that skips to a different part of the video. And yeah. Yeah.
Am I a podcaster?
He just said, "Am I a podcaster?" This is like this video. This series of videos has already come up once. So this is on my iPhone 5, which is in the video. This one, I videoed my computer, which had a video of the computer, and then I'm videoing the iPhone with my other iPhone. I think this is a vlog.
Got on an empty train carriage. Hop straight on. Walked onto the platform, got straight on the train. Talking openly. I think I'd talk openly even if there was someone in here.
Again, the theme of the vlogs being like, well, this is I mean, yeah, I'm saying like I'm on an empty train carriage, talking pretty openly, but I guess I would talk openly even if there were people here. I'm so like kind of hyper self-aware of the act of vlogging.
The station is central. You're not wrong. Automated computer voice.
I might be like a bit drunk, maybe, I don't know. This is just straight up a video. This is what this thing comes up when you save a screen capture video. It drops down from like up here, like the top of this, and so I then just set up a screen capture video of just that, and so it does it. And it's a really boring video. This is also obviously a ready-made thing, and I guess I find it interesting. Like it's like with the screensaver thing. It's like giving a lot of attention to something that is really just a small part of the whole. It's not really it's not designed for focus. It's designed to be ambient and functional, and for you to just be like, alright, let's save it. It's designed for you to then do something else, multitask, come back to like, okay, it's got 5 minutes left. That's what all this graphic is designed for. So then it's interesting to like take it out of its functional context and just look at it, just like, what does this graphic look like? What does it look like when you give it more attention than it was intended to have? That's funny. I reckon I probably was videoing it and I stopped looking at it, and then at the end it is saved, and then there's like 5 seconds before I even turn it off. Oh yeah.
We got a...
So this was... I'm going to talk a bit about this now. I called a video... I uploaded a video and titled it One Dance Drake. And we received a community strike for that being a misleading title. Which really pissed me off, I guess. Because it was like... In my view, it was like, well, it's a video artwork called One Dance Drake. Like, that's the title. Anyway, and then I had a bit of a rant about it, and when it happened.
A copyright infringement notice.
And the audio is like, I don't even know what. I think it might be something I made.
And we also got a community guidelines.
Oh no, it's not actually. It's It might be like a song I found on YouTube. That's kind of ironic that I'm just playing a song I don't even remember in the video as I'm talking about a copyright infringement.
We got a copyright infringement notice. And we also got a community guidelines strike because I named a video, one of the videos is called One Dance Drake, and they said that violates the guidelines because video titles can't be misleading, they have to directly indicate the content. But recently I've been naming the videos after trending YouTube and Google search results. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope that the channel doesn't get taken down. But this is just like, letting you know.
Yeah, I mean, One Dance is a song by Drake. But like, if you call, and it's just like all lowercase. Like the video, like the title of the video is what you would just search to find, and then the actual video would be like capital O, capital D, hyphen Drake in brackets official video, something like that. If you searched One Dance Drake, there's no way that our video would have even come up in like the first couple pages probably, because it would have had like no views. I mean, this is bizarre. It really got me frustrated. I think I uploaded a couple of vlogs talking about it. And I appealed the strike, and it didn't fucking work. So anyway.
You the fans. Got an empty train carriage.
This is the same video as before.
Walked onto the platform, got straight on it.
Maybe there aren't that many random ones. Here we go. This is a different one. This is a yeah, don't even, it's just videoing one of those things. Oh, fresh. So this is Jasper doing some gameplay. It's not even like a screen capture video, it's just like it's like a camera setup. And he searched on YouTube. There are those you can add audio, like YouTube facilitates music being added to the videos. Like it has a database of stuff that you can just add, and then the people get paid royalties. So there was a bunch of videos he made where he would search for a song that was the length of the video that he was uploading, and then he'd use that song. So this is a long song, 9 minutes 38. It's really fucking weird. For me anyway, like, there are similar things going on in this to like what I think about a lot. I can't speak for what Jasper finds interesting about this, but I find it interesting that this is just an example of, I guess, like the it seems like there's a mismatch between the audio and the video aesthetically, because the song is just like really like it's a weird song. It's all MIDI. It's like an easy listening kind of track with this like Modern Warfare gameplay. So it seems like aesthetically mismatched. But that draws attention to the fact that it is just possible. You know, YouTube facilitates all this music being added to the videos. So you can do this. Like, this is one of the options that YouTube gives you. So then it's funny to kind of point out I guess to not really use it earnestly. It's hard to really put it. I think that's what I mean. Like, the fact that it's possible is kind of the point of the video. And how bizarre that it is possible. Such a long song. Another Jasper video. Hey, this is classic.
Gotta wait half an hour for a bus.
I think this is the first. This may be the first night. There was a night that he was quite drunk and he did heaps of vlogs, and I think it was the first vlogs that he did, which is obviously pretty big for Waterfilled because it sparked a change in direction of the channel. But yeah, this is one of many he did
This
that
is
night.
a waiting for the bus vlog. This is a waiting for the bus vlog.
It's funny. Oh yeah, this is relatively recent. You can see those photos in the background there. This is a screen capture video. This is the saving. This is the saving thing I was talking about. What am I even doing? That's the feedback. That's also the QuickTime feedback. It's a weird video. I think I'm just airdropping heaps of videos from my phone to my computer to upload to Waterfilled. Alright, I think that's enough for this installment.